What's going on, everybody? Mr. Dead here. Welcome to my channel. Today is Friday, but by the time I'm posting this will probably be Saturday. So anyways, happy Friday still, because I hope that those of you who are watching this had a great day yesterday. I'm trying to foreshadow in the future. I see. Whatever. I'm not even gonna. Yeah, let's just move on with that, okay? But anyways, this video I just want to do a little check-in. It's been, I'd say, about a month since I did my last check-in. And, you know, last month was a long month, and it definitely felt like it was a long month as well. There was a bunch of stuff that happened that went down. And, yeah, it was just not the best time. However, you know, even though it felt like it wasn't the best time, it felt like a lifetime ago that July happened. But anyways, sorry, I digress. You know, I just wanted to touch base, check in, let you know what's going on mental health wise, all that, how I'm doing, how I'm moving along, how I'm trying to move along. And recently, a big thing that I've tried to stay cognizant of is just really understanding and being present in the moment. Everybody nowadays, they're always so caught up in the future and trying to figure out, you know, what's the next thing that they need to do and what's that next goal, and they always think about the finish line. And having those goals and striving for those finish lines are important, but I feel that a lot of us nowadays, we don't really enjoy the journey that it takes to get to that point. And one thing that, or a couple of things that I've really been just focusing on is understanding that there's no point in getting mad over stuff that you can't control. You know, you hear stuff on the news. Everywhere you go, it's negative information. And everyone's trying to put those negative thoughts and bring people's down, or bring people down, bring people's moods down. But at the end of the day, it's because everyone's focused on what can happen, what the future is going to hold. But if you can't control whether there's going to be a global crisis, whether there's going to be a World War III, whether, you know, AI is going to take over the world, if it's going to happen, it's going to happen, right? Right now, at this point in time, it's July 28th, 2023. None of that's happened. And the best thing to do that I found has helped me a lot is just take it one day at a time. Take it one day at a time and really focus on the stuff that you can control. Whether that's trying to budget for paying down debt, being healthy, losing some weight, reading a book, gaining some additional knowledge and experience. Focusing on the stuff that you can control will definitely help your life a lot more than sitting down and worrying about all the things in the world that you can't control. Because at the end of the day, if you can't control it, if you haven't gotten to that bridge, don't worry about how you're going to cross it. That's stuff that you don't need to preoccupy and take up mental space that is already clouded and cluttered throughout the day with all the daily activities that you have to do anyways, right? So really understanding to not focus on the things that you can't control has been a big one for me. And like I said previously, is enjoying the journey, being happy with what you have, and trying to, if you catch yourself getting upset, depressed, or anxious that you're not at the point that you want to be at, remind yourself that Can things be better? Of course. Everybody, if you talk to anybody, even yourself, if you really sit down and think, you could come up with hundreds of ways that your life could be better. But we rarely think about the times or the ways that our life could be worse. And it's hard though at those times when you want that future goal yesterday. It's hard to really think about, how lucky we really are, how lucky you are. You woke up in the morning, but the biggest thing is that you're a human being, right? And I don't want to turn this into like a motivational video, but it's just when I think about it, and I remind myself that I'm a human. I could have been born in any other different thing, a freaking ant or a fruit fly, whatever those small insects are, whichever ones that you can think of that people just disregard, kill on a daily basis. That could be your life, but you're a human being and you have control. You have control of your own life, and just understanding that the position that you're in right now is where you're meant to be, and just focusing on that, focusing on taking the daily steps that'll sooner or later compound into wherever you want to do, wherever you want to go. That I think is key. And I think that a lot of us really need that, because nowadays we have a goal and we want that, we want to see that goal finished just as quick as it took us to actually think it up. Because we say to ourselves, the moment I get this goal, I'll be happy, I'll be good. But 9 times out of 10, when that happens, there's going to be the next thing that you have to think of. So last month was a bit rough because things were up in the air, but I started to think to myself, I can't control those things. I can only plan for what can come, have those kind of contingencies in place, but just continue on as if nothing is changed, because nothing has changed. And there's no point in putting that pressure on my happiness, my life, my mental health about just stuff that can happen, because it hasn't happened yet. So that's really helped me. That has really helped me to ground myself and really get back on track to bettering myself financially, spiritually, emotionally, and health-wise. Just overall in increasing my health on all aspects. That's really been a huge factor for me, a huge benefit. And I hope that, those of you who are watching, you could take that as well. And just know that things can always be worse just as they can be better. And making sure that you don't stress yourselves over the stuff that you can't control, because whether you stress about it or not, it's not going to change anything. So make sure that you focus on what's ahead of you, on daily activities, whether you have to journal things down, write them down, whatever you have to do. I even found that journaling has helped me, and I kind of fell off on that too a bit. So I'm going to make sure that I start journaling next week, which is a new month, fresh start. I have the journals, so we'll see how that goes as well. But it's just taking those daily activities, taking the bite out of that elephant, one bite at a time, right? That's how you're gonna really devour all the elephants in your life. It's just one bite at a time. And that plays into the debt. How are we gonna take care of the debt? Just one day at a time. Each little chunk will sooner or later add up to the entire chunk that you're trying to demolish. So I hope that this finds you well. Hope this message finds you well. If you really want to join this community, be a part of something that will help provide you with the motivation, the support, and the guidance that you need from my experiences and people that have had the experiences like yours, please like this channel. Please subscribe to this channel, to join the community. And if you found this content helpful, like this video and share this to anyone that you know who needs to hear this message. And if you want to make sure that you don't miss any more content that gets released, hit that notification bell so you get notified when I do come out with other content. I look forward to releasing more videos like this and helping you who are watching along the way in any way I can, sharing any of experiences that I can. If you want to know anything else, if there's anything that you have questions about, please put them in the comment section below and I'll make sure I get to them. But as always, shoulders back, chin up, and I'll see you on the next one.